for YouTube. Hello and welcome to episode 8 of Crit the Bed. A flawless intro, I think you might all agree. I hope you've had a wonderful Festmas and are looking to a New Year's celebration. We're here to fill that void in between those two special occasions. Also want to announce there's a small little winter Festmas present to some of our regular chatters. You may have noticed a fancy new icon next to some of your names in chat. You have now been granted a VIP status. As a little thank you for helping us get to this level so far, we've unlocked the ability to give some of our chatters this nice VIP status. So thanks to all you regular viewers. Much appreciated. And if you want some of this treasure, some of this icon next to your name, just chat. Just engage in the chat and Twitch live. We
Chat to us.
Make of you.
Say hi.
Make us
Just
feel
say hi.
important.
Yes.
Come and bully us online.
That's
Don't-
all
don't-
right.
Don't bully us.
I can't take that. So that's out of the way. I think we'll just recap last episode. So it kind of started off with a bang, where the half-dragon leader, Hans, threw down a proverbial and perhaps a literal gauntlet to Chad and challenged him to a game of the Kickball Collectible Customizable Card Game, or K3CG for short. Chad trounced him quite confidently. He didn't take the beating too well, grabbed a bunch of kobolds and Sebastian sandals that he hadn't noticed one of his compatriots had sneaked out during the game and captured your pet / sticky boy, your favourite Mr. Sandals, and took them down into an abandoned mineshaft where you had to go through a series of vaguely Die Hard related puzzles, much to Ellie's chagrin, until you fought him, ended it in true Hans style as he fell deeper into the abyss, rescuing Sebastian Sandals and also Diagon's love, which you then reunited. So happy, he gave you 4 drakes, and you sailed off into the sky. And that was last week's, so now we're ready to crit the bed.
And he's asked a very good question. Have you watched Die Hard yet?
No.
You don't need
Have you
to.
watched Die Hard 2?
Yeah, I watched that one.
Oh,
Okay, all right, cool.
Also, as it's nearly a new year, it's one episode away from being a new year. I'm going to try something a little bit different, which I haven't told my players in the intro. So we're going to do the same round the table thing. So we're going to do Khalil, who
Yes.
you, what do you do, and what's your character's worst fear? I'll be asking a different question every week.
Oh no!
I'm coming
You
straight
put
to
me
you,
on the
Khalil.
spot here. Oh god.
It's supposed to be.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm Chad the Lizard Wizard. I'm here to kick balls and forget names. And my worst fear is probably losing Sebastian Sandals at this point. I've become very fond of him, and I lost him out of my sight last week, and it almost ended terribly. So I don't want to let that happen ever again.
Absolutely. So Alice, who are you? What do you do? What's Aya's biggest fear?
I play ASMR. I am a fallen paladin, whacking things and forgetting what the end of the world is coming. And I think she would say her worst fear is losing a pet, just to hide the fact that I'm a terrible pet parent. But I think secretly scared of being an evil demon who will actually end the world. Personally.
Okay. So you've become numb to losing your pets. So now it's no longer a.
Yeah, but I still want
fear
everyone
or
to think that it's that it's a genuine
putting on
demon.
that sort of Christmas present face, like when you have gotten something you don't necessarily want. You just got.
Oh
put down.
no, the spider died.
Yeah. Oh god. Who could have predicted this? Right. We'll move on to Josh. Who are you? What do you do? And what's your character's worst fear?
I am Partertere. I'm a furball druid, one-armed. I'm a pacifist, come slight murderer. And I'd say my deepest fear is probably the imbalance of the world tilting into evil and me being the reason for that.
That's a very until you said you're the reason for it. There's a lot of self-blame. I feel like going on, like losing Sebastian's sandals.
Are you gonna? I was
like,
just gonna say,
worrying
are
about
you gonna
becoming a
argue?
demon.
Gonna argue my
Yeah.
self-doubt.
Well, originally, like the first part of your like worst fear sounded very much like a sort of a Miss World. Like what do you want to do the most? I want to feed the world and like peace, everything. But then it became very personal.
I want to feed the world one slice of lemon tart at a time.
Nice.
I like the idea that we're all secretly aware and scared of the fact that we are the bad guys.
Most fair is myself.
It's very relatable, just in denial all of the time. Okay, Ellie, who are you? What do you do? And what's your character's worst fear?
I am Pip. She's a grung ranger who puts people to sleep with her poison skin. My worst fear, though I probably wouldn't ever admit it, is probably that I had to, leave my family because they're, terrible, terrible people who keep slaves and hurt people. And I found some friends here, and they're like my new family, and they keep leaving me alone.
Your new family who keep slaves and hurt people.
Yeah, but in a fun way.
Yeah.
But they keep disappearing, and I keep, having to find them. Like going on boat rides without me. So yeah, I'm probably just worried that one day they're going to leave me, and I'm going to be truly, truly alone, which is all our fears, really, right?
Right.
Just
Lovely.
So
being
sad.
alone.
Yeah. And finally, it's Annie. Who are you? What do you do? And what's your character's worst fear?
Play Mike, a changeling sorcerer. I like to slit ankles, pour people drinks, and get them drunk in that order. And I'd say that Mike's greatest fear is people laughing at her. She likes to do stupid things. She has a big grin on her face, but if she isn't doing something that she deems funny and people are laughing, she doesn't like to be laughed at.
Interesting. Yeah. Revelations. Also, are you fearing losing your recently acquired bar, the Horn's Edge?
Well, when you said at the beginning that we've already flown away, I was like, "Hey, I didn't agree to that. I haven't agreed. I haven't flown away yet. I haven't."
No. It's fine. We can do a little bit of sort of admin before we leave Dragon's
Nice.
Birch.
But technically, you're not dead, so you're still the owner.
Correct. Not dead yet.
And that
Undead.
nicely segues into Annie. What do you want Mike to do with the tavern?
I mean, ideally keep it, but then that would be me out of the game forever until you come and visit me.
I'm a little bit worried that you'd that you'd rather like stay and work in a pub than carry on with my campaign, but that's fine. I won't take it personally.
It's not that. It's just Mike's found her purpose.
It's
You
true.
know, she's done for. Maybe I should just get a new character. I'm just kidding. I need
You can
to
play
find
Sebastian
someone...
Sandals if you want.
No.
Level
I
1
don't want to
clerk.
be. I don't want to be webbed to Chad's chest.
It's not that bad. Ask Sebastian.
Never web me to your chest.
I need to. Do we know who's in charge of this place?
Well, you've killed.
You.
Yeah, you've killed.
No, the like the
Traskay.
area, not the tavern.
Oh, so they don't really have a leader. There's not like a mayor or a governor or a burgomaster or anything like that. They kind of self-govern. There's not really any. There's not really any like communal services that they have to like pay for or organise or anything like that. So everybody just takes care of themselves.
Okay. With even though I don't really trust him that much, Diagon and his new betrothed,
Yes.
as a favour and as a wedding gift, I'm gonna gift them, but like lease it to them. The
Okay.
tavern.
Franchise.
Because I'm gonna be honest and say that your business here is not doing so well, so you might as well make a bit of money.
I
With
mean,
the
we took
tavern.
him out of stock, right?
Yeah.
You
Until
should
I-
rename the pub.
What should we name it?
Mike's.
Mike's Hot Rod.
The
Mike's Hot Cafe.
Yeah,
So are you
could
going to
name
leave it
after-
to Diagon, who's already got business, or do you want to bequeath it to Tyder? The object of Diagon.
Yeah, give us some collateral just in case it goes horribly wrong.
Yeah, like a dowry.
just call it the golden shower.
No, can't be our legacy.
No.
Mom.
Yeah, this
I'm
can't
Put it
be.
the Friendly Boys Tavern. Friendly Boys Inn.
I'm gonna call it the golden shower.
Okay. I'm putting it into the episode.
Even if we don't like it, those that drink there
Yeah,
will
they're
like
into it. Yeah.
Okay.
The gold in shower.
Got it.
So Tyder is going to have to note
Okay.
this down. Female kobold, owner of the recently renamed
So
Golden Shower.
somebody in the chat so Spoopy's actually just mentioned the hold it in.
Nice.
That's more like a message to the people.
Just hold it in. We're not going to be gone for too long. Don't piss on each other. Hold it in.
I do love it. Spoopy,
we
you
were
get
going for
advantage on the next
trademark.
roll.
We could call it Weatherspoons.
Ooh.
Peter Spoons is exceptional as well. We could start a whole
love
chain
that.
of these.
Yeah.
Every time we open a new.
So hold it in, Weatherspoons, Golden Shower.
Okay, that's our new mission.
Yep.
Yeah, forget about your clock. No one cares about that.
No, well, you have that
Clearly,
amount of
we all
time
get
to
that.
go and rename as many pubs as you can before the world ends.
What other big chains are there?
You can't sit and just think of puns for those.
Oh.
There's a place that I tend to call the Slag and Lettuce.
Oh, yeah, I know which one.
But can I, just so that she knows that I'm being serious, can I flash my fangs at her and just say that I will be coming back, so don't.
Sure. Why don't you, in roll 20, just roll an intimidation check? Do you think Mike is pretty good at?
Yeah, just don't drink her blood.
If you crit, you will drain her.
Shit.
But FYI.
I'm flashing them at her. I'm not sinking them into her. Don't
With
do
that-
this to me, Tim.
You're that intimidating that the blood just drained out of her.
Yeah. Just absorb it by osmosis.
Tim, don't even.
Gross.
No, 18's fun. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. She knows who's boss. You know, she knows that. You know, you're franchising this out, and she is the manager, but you're the owner.
And I will be taking a cut.
Yes. And we'll establish what that kind of cut will be off screen, because I'm sure people didn't come here today to hear about
Sorry.
franchising, accounting and so forth. Or maybe they have, and
It's
let us
not
know in chat.
That's
And
why I
maybe
it's
played
next week.
D&D.
On Thoughts app, Tim, you're going to have to take your headphones out for this. He's definitely
How
just used words that we're franchising it, so we should, every city we go to, set up a golden shower in.
Is it called the Golden Shower or the Golden Shower Inn? Just remind
Golden
me.
shower. I don't know any was.
Golden
Yeah.
Shower Inn, because that's a pun, right?
The golden.
Showering.
The golden.
Oh,
Gold
golden
in
shower.
shower.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. Okay, good. Gold in shower.
Josh, you're on form today.
What can I say? This Christmas period. Maybe I'm still drunk. I don't know. No, I'm not.
Wow. Beautiful. I think we can kind of set off unless anyone else wants to do anything in Dragon's Jaw Perch before they set out. No? Everyone's cool. Groovy. All right. So there are a couple of other things that we need to do. It's a 4-day journey from where you are at Dragon's Jaw Perch to where the Teranollankin twins, the infamous Teranollankin twins, I think you've mentioned every other episode for the last 70 episodes. You're going to fly there, so it's 4 days. But the first day, I need to know your watch, who's staying up. Because you can't fly the Drakes like 24/7. They have 8, maybe 10 hours at a push. Then they have to rest. It is much, much faster, of course, than like hiking or even using your... your goblin ice skimmer. We need to know what happens to that.
Just leave that by the pub, right?
Yeah.
Is it going to be like a 1950s diner-themed American restaurant where like, there's a Cadillac halfway through the wall? But it just so happened that you're just really bad at reversing and just put the ice skimmer through the wall.
I mean, half of the back is already missing anyway, right? So it's like,
Yeah, it's a little 2-foot hole.
It could be one of those machine things, like those rides that you put like a pound in, and then it just goes back and forth for like.
Except it's got a flamethrower on top.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
it's got a magical core.
I reckon they'll be into that. We'll make some extra money on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So
Look, Mum,
you
I'm
can
a dragon.
fashion. In fact, what would it be? Who wants to do a little bit of like building mechanics?
I feel like that should be Chad's responsibility, isn't it?
Yeah.
Chad, do you
He
accept
was
this
the engineer.
responsibility?
Yes.
Okay, as the engineer
built the
of the
thing.
Goblin Ice Skimmer, can you roll me just a straight intelligence check? So D20, add it to your intelligence modifier.
20. That's
Wow.
shockingly good.
You've made an exquisite and very professional looking. What you can tell the
24.
audience what you rolled.
24.
24.
Damn.
Your intelligence modifier is +5.
Yeah.
Is
Sorry,
it?
not my modifier. That's my saving throw. Wrong thing.
Oh.
My intelligence, it's +1, so
Okay.
20.
So yeah, dirty 20. With a
Clearly
dirty 20,
+1.
you manufacture like this coin slot inside. It doesn't really do anything other than like it just makes the core turn on and off, so it lights up and then powers down. And you can set the price, maybe a copper, 5 copper, a silver, a gold if you're feeling really fancy.
1 silver.
So 1 silver a ride, and you'll generate a revenue. So whenever you come back to Dragon's Jaw Perch, it gets MP'd every so often. There'll be even more money, and we'll again do this off screen.
We should put this in
Can I also
every...
just say, sorry, I was just going to say the chat pointed out that you did that with one hand.
Yeah,
I actually like to think that the axe did most of the work.
I was going to say, the axe, you can use it as like the hammer and...
yeah. Or it is,
Yeah.
it is
Flop it about.
acid coated as well,
Yeah.
so cutting
We'll
metal.
figure it out.
Yeah, that's quite easy.
Also, we're putting like a lot of effort into like getting revenue streams from this place, but like you know that we're never coming back.
Oh yeah,
here.
100%.
No, but this is...
You'll never
This
I'm
get
is
gonna
the
make
where-
it a priority.
But this is where turning it into a proper franchise and franchising it into every city that we go to.
That's where the real money is.
That's where the real money is.
You'll never collect.
Monopoly
Yeah.
101.
One day we'll come back to these places and we'll be like, do you remember the golden paddock? The golden shower that we set up here? Let's go collect. And then we'll just be like millionaires.
You forget, but yeah, we will be sure.
Also,
Yeah.
Josh, it's my tavern.
It's our sharing of money. Like we have this whole journey.
Chad
You're
gets it. Chad can take the revenue from the ride that he's just built. You
The
can
ride.
take all the silvers.
That's
I'll
not
be-
very kickball team
No.
mindset of you.
I don't like you since you're a vampire.
You killed my boyfriend, Josh. My on-off boyfriend. My not even boyfriend.
Your
Wow.
friends.
Okay, that's canon.
Sorry. Okay. Onward we go.
You killed the man I kept on a leash.
Yes, indeed. Killed that gimp.
He loved it. He loved it.
So, again, yeah, we need the night's watch. We'll go to like first night. You land the drakes. You feed them what they need. You know, Captain Crunch, some steaks, whatever you got available. And you go to sleep. Who's on what watch? What watch?
Sebastian and I can take first watch.
Okay, he's very sleepy, but you make him stay awake.
Yep. Come on. We're on first watch.
Throwing cold water in his face.
Yeah.
I'll take second.
Second.
I'll go second with Carter.
Second. So double
I can
second.
go
Double first, double second. A is on
I can go
third.
next. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And fourth, I guess, Mike, it's up to you.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Buddy.
Sebastian.
Buddy Cam.
Ah.
Sebastian.
Sebastian
Oh.
Sandals. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a d4. See who this affects. Number 2, second watch was Parter and Pip, which is probably the best one. I need you both to roll a perception check for me, please.
Can we just take a moment to appreciate that? This is the best watch.
The best.
If I need to get a layout, which is buddy cam, so I can just make that full screen buddy cam.
I can just move.
He's so good.
Be him.
Buddy.
Buddy.
I don't think you can.
Oh
hear
yeah, he can't hear us.
Buddy.
Buddy. Oh, I know he
Mine.
knows.
Buddy.
Are you those people that know they say my name?
Oh.
I
What a
got a
friendly boy.
24 on my
Dang.
perception.
Nice. What did Parter get?
Hang on, I just typed it wrong.
That's fine.
Oh no.
Huh. 1d20 plus
I
20.
rolled 1d20 plus 20.
That's quite the perception check you have there.
Oh, can I not use my first one? Come on.
Mm,
Would have been
as
10
as nice
plus
that would
5.
be. No.
Oh,
So 9. So
9.
Pip on the second watch. So you're into the first evening's watch is done. You're into like the what would it be? Like the 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. kind of slot. Around about midnight. You notice through your keen sight, probably more than hearing at this point, because you've got so much more surface area on your eyeballs than anybody else. You can see you've got almost 360-degree view from your frog eyes. You notice off that there is movement, like several hundred feet away, of this silhouetted, kind of almost gangly but tall creature. Is moving about the snowdrifts that surround your camp. It's quite distended of the face. Again, it's got these very long, spindly
Striped
limbs with big hands with claws, and it's just doing kind of almost a circle.
At first, I think it's Parter, and then I look and I see that Parter's next to me,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, it's someone else that's long and gangly. Does it look like he's like circling, stalking us, or is he just like having a walk?
Definitely circling the camp.
Okay. How close is Parter to me?
As close as you want.
We're close.
We having a cuddle?
Nope, because that'll put me to sleep.
Well, no, because you both got your winter
Oh yeah.
clothes on, so
I've got a little druid fire in front of us, and we're
Oh.
just snuggled up under.
We're playing kickball cards.
nice.
I lay I've in my spare time I've made kickball cards for all of us. So I lay my mic down and I go,
Oh, cool! You've made your own.
and I go, don't look, but there's someone watching our camp.
Smooth.
What should we? How do we wake the others up in a cool way, like no one would notice?
Do they look friendly?
No, they look. Well, I'll be honest. They look a bit like you, but with claws for hands.
I was about to say werewolves, but then I remembered that's the other campaign.
Call them dicks.
They love
No, that's rude. I can go wake him up if you want. So I'll go wake him up.
Shall I try and create a distraction?
You just keep an eye, because I can't see what you're talking about. I
Okay.
try and look. I can't see anything out there, but I'll go wake them up because I'm a bit scared and I want to be in there with them.
Okay. I'm gonna. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, just a
Okay.
little bit away from the tent.
I'm gonna quickly sneak around to everybody and tickle their feet.
No, why would you wake them up like that?
I like having my feet tickled. It's a nice way. You said do it in a cool way. You make them laugh. Make them
Most
smile.
chaotic.
Okay. You tickle their feet. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I say
Okay.
loudly.
I can go for a tickle.
Whom?
No,
In
I'm
which
going
order do you
second.
tickle? What's the tickle order?
Chad and Sebastian have just gone to bed, so they're last. I'll do it in the order. I'll go Aya, Mike, Chad, and Stan, and that's it. Oh no, I've got to wake the animals as well, haven't I?
I'm gonna tickle my spider.
Don't
I don't
I'm
worry
going
know.
to
about
tickle
them.
all 8 feet of the spider. No,
Like a xylophone. Brrring.
yeah.
Sebastian has tickle preventative sandals on. To point that out.
And also compression socks.
I'll
Good
tickle-
for when he's
I'll
flying.
tickle his-
Stylish.
I'll just tickle his cheek and his nose and make him sneeze.
It's blowing his ear.
I do it
Okay, you
that
start
way.
waking people up, and Pip, you pretend to go to the toilet. And by the time everybody's woken up and you've done your your false bio break, you look back over and the creature's gone.
Maybe
Everybody's
should
now
have
awake.
kept an eye on
Why'd you wake us up, huh? In such a cool, tickly way.
See, I told you it was Carl.
Bring a
Pip,
smile to Mike's face, which I don't know if it's good or bad.
Pip thinks that she saw me, but with claws out there somewhere. I couldn't see it, but she said, "Go wake them up in a cool way."
It's
So I
part of
tickled.
claws.
Part of claws.
Only this is the Christmas episode.
Yeah. So I've tickled you. We're awake now. Pip needs to tell us where this thing is.
Well, the thing is, in creating a distraction, I distracted myself and I forgot to keep an eye on it. So I think maybe we should just stay awake for a little bit and just all look, just in case it comes back. Just for like half an hour, and then you can go back to bed.
Are you going to stay in the camp, or do you want to go out into the tundra?
I would like to stay in the camp.
What time of day is it?
About midnight.
And how much rest have we had?
Mike, you've had probably about 2 hours, maybe 3. Oh no, wait a minute, 5.
Is it snowy?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So we could probably track it if we wanted to.
Good point.
Mm.
Do we want to? It looked really scary.
Strength in numbers, right?
I
I
mean,
mean, I'm feeling quite good.
I feel better about it not stalking us than it's going to sleep knowing it's out there. But I also, I don't want to wander too far from the dragons. What if it eats the dragons while we're gone?
We can double up the night watches if we just want to hang out, so that way it's not just one person at a time.
Yeah, let's do that.
We don't
Yeah.
need to go after it, right? We can just
Let's just keep an eye out so that some of us can get rest, and in the morning, if we want to, we can see if the tracks are still there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds good.
cool.
Mm.
I can stay up for the next watch and double up.
I can do that as well.
There's one other thing as well. Aya,
Mm.
Smashburger,
Yeah.
laying upon the snowdrift, slowly sinks into the snow, and just like a faint steam bubbling as it just makes this
Jacuzzi.
perfect grave for itself, or a jacuzzi, slightly less morbid.
Brave.
Whichever way you look at life,
Yeah.
you know, grave or a jacuzzi.
I mean, that could be cozy under there, right?
Jacuzzi.
Probably fine.
Yeah.
We could always leave either one of the pets, or as in Smashburger or Sebastian Stan, as like a lure the thing to see if it comes to eat him, and then we kill it.
We've just rescued you, Sebastian, but now we're going to use you as bait.
You never know where our head's at.
Just keeping you on your toes.
we haven't untied you because we knew that it would come in handy.
He worked well as bait last time when we played Die Hard.
Very true.
Played Die Hard.
That fun Christmas game.
If we're using anyone as bait, we should use them as bait in the morning so that at least it's light outside.
Okay.
Cool. So I'll fast forward. Morning appears. You set out your Sebastian Sandals bait. The creature doesn't reappear. I believe you want to go and check for tracks.
Yeah.
So who's going to check for tracks? You can all roll a survival check.
I feel like
You
I should
definitely
go, considering I was the one that.
You're also
alerted.
a ranger, aren't you?
Yeah.
I am also a ranger.
She's
I'll
specifically
go with
very
Pip.
good at tracking.
Did you say survival?
Please. Yeah. And because you've got Arctic on your natural explorer, you can roll with advantage.
So I got a 16 or a 15.
Oh, okay.
I'm
So 16.
I'm gonna go as well.
Whoever's going, yeah, you can. Whoever's searching can roll survival.
Nope.
I got
7.
I got an 11 plus 5. 16.
Oh, 16. Nice. Same as Pip.
I
So
step
just-
out and then turn
just
back
you
round
three,
and go.
and then Aya and Mike are staying in the camp.
We'll guard the bait.
Okay.
Yeah.
With your lives.
You probably shouldn't call Sebastian bait to his face. He'll get a complex.
He's fine with it.
Oh, you coming, Mike?
Nah, I do what Parter did.
Okay. Part was going.
You rolled
so-
higher than any of us.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
rolled
no,
super
I
high.
rolled a 7, so I was just saying that.
Yeah.
I kind of stepped out. Went, no, I guess stay here. Turn that round.
I'm just thinking because it's daylight and we're not there's no like shelter. Even though I'm going to be covered in my cloak and stuff,
Mhm.
I don't think I'm going to be very good in like combat right now.
Also,
If I get
Mike, when
burnt.
you pull your cloak together in the morning, you feel a little rustle inside your coat.
What?
And
Who's
then
rustling?
out pops Hot Rod.
Hey.
He starts,
He was with Sebastian in the cage. No.
yeah, starts lapping at your face.
Ah,
Speaking of pets, I can send Smashburger with
Yes.
Pip and.
No, thank you. We're
It's,
fine.
Yeah,
It's
I feel like if he stands still too long, he'll die.
yeah, he doesn't get any sleep. It's an actual nightmare for him. So when he can't really walk in snow very well. So as soon as he puts his feet in, like he's
Oh.
just tipping to one side and then bringing it out, and it's just rolling.
Let's
Yeah.
make him
Pitch
some
in the
snow sandals.
It could do with some snowshoes. Anyway, with a roll of a 16 plus, you do find you don't find any tracks in the snow, but what you do find is a half buried in the snow, a frozen kobold corpse. You quickly check
Dude.
it. It's not Tider, and it's not Diagon, but it is a kobold, and you think it was by the markings of their skin, because they're quite tribal. These particular kobolds from Dragonjaw Perch had a base of blue with white flecks, and it has the same kind of scale skin color, and it's half buried in the snow because it's been left there and kind of washed over during the night. And whoever is examining it can do an investigation check.
I'll examine. Does that mean it's followed us?
We
Potentially.
need to figure out how it died. You got a CSI.
Natural
Dragon
20.
CSI Tundra.
There you go. Nice.
Yes, with a critical 20 plus 3,
Yeah.
23 investigation check. You notice that it's been partially drained of blood, and there is like bite marks on its neck.
Mike.
like,
Don't look at me. It wasn't me. Remember, if I killed someone, I'd be bragging about it.
you didn't brag about the person that was wrapped up at Count Contessa's place.
Hey, Aya, you said you believed me.
I do believe you. I don't think you were lying at the time. I mean, thoughts that because how did this kobold even get here as fast as we did? Were we trailed with another dragon?
How far did Pip and I go?
You
find
went
this
about
corpse.
250 feet away from
Oh.
the camp.
So we can just carry it back.
Yeah. But before is there anything around it that, like any belongings or, like Aya said, like, is there another drake or anything?
So with your survival check, you didn't notice any tracks or anything around it. But with your investigation, you know, it's still got its leather waistcoat on and pantaloons. It's still got some of its effects on it as well. There's a small electrum pocket watch in its waistcoat, and some writing supplies. You think it might have been like a scribe or writer, or maybe a vendor of some kind that needs to record like purchases and stuff like that. So it hasn't been robbed, but it has been drained of blood.
Maybe he wanted to follow us to tell our story.
It could have been a wandering bard.
I'm going to take the pocket watch.
Okay. You can
And
note
then
down on
can
a
I
character
look
sheet that
through-
you have an electrum pocket watch.
On the right, is there anything actually written down?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it looks like it's kept it with him to record notes and stuff, but nothing on him.
Then should we, Chad? Should we take him back?
Yeah. I can throw him over my shoulder.
Wear him like in a papoose.
Yeah,
It's
weapons
easy.
to your back.
Weird.
Why carry anything any other way now?
That's the only way I can carry now. Yeah, we'll carry him back and ask Mike if she recognizes anything interesting or suspicious about how this kobold died. Mike,
I look at it. Tim? Do I?
Mike, can you roll an investigation check with advantage, please?
You sniffed the holes.
Oh.
Definitely didn't mean it like that.
It's a
Cancel.
dead body.
I don't remember that part of CSI.
19.
This
Okay.
festive break has not done my brain any good.
Although, if you are doing a CSI type investigation, I do need you to make a pun when you reveal the information I'm about to give you. So think about that. And you can take help from your friends. With a 19, it looks like this creature has been used as a food source by whatever creature has been using it. Much in the same way that you need to drain blood, it also has been doing something similar. But with a 19, this is not a vampire bite. Usually they're like 2 piercings, quite narrowly spaced apart. This is like an actual sort of big jaw mark on the side of its throat, and it's drained of like still the blood and some musculature.
Witty enough to come up with a pun.
Like, do you think is he a handsome kobold?
He's quite well to do,
What?
so he takes care of himself. You'd say out of kobolds, one of the more attractive ones, certainly.
He's an 8.
You could call him a snack.
Oh.
Wow!
You just see offended.
We shouldn't talk ill of the dead, Chad.
Oops.
He wasn't. He was complimenting me there.
Yeah.
We should compliment the dead.
If only we had immediately disposed of the last corpse to see if it had the same injury.
Mike, you definitely have more information than the rest of the group regarding this corpse and how it's been consumed.
Mm-hmm.
So this is not a vampiric bite.
Sounds like something a vampire would say.
No, that's not right.
It's not the way that the bite marks are not vampire teeth. It's more of like a, I'd say a bigger beast.
Like a gangly, long-limbed, scary parter.
I mean, yes, I'd say probably similar to parter, but like
But not parter.
kind of like gangly,
Yeah.
but not
No.
not parter.
Is this explicitly linked to the last murder you didn't commit?
I don't know that. I didn't see the. Did I see the body?
Yes. You wrapped it in your cloak and put it in the rafters.
I did wrap it in my cloak.
And then I fed it to my spider.
Correct.
But I don't know if I didn't. I don't think I noticed.
The answer is
bite
yes.
Marks. Yes,
Thanks.
just
Sorry.
recalling. Yes, this
Yeah.
this seems very linked to the last
Interesting.
murder.
It's
So
something
it
that,
followed us.
yeah,
So yeah,
But then how did the kobold get here?
potentially
been
it's
the
followed you
pilot.
to the kobold settlement, waited for you to leave, but also needed
Oh.
something to sustain it across the tundra.
So it
Took-
witnessed
took it
the...
with him.
As like a walk me down.
Snap.
Something is following us wherever
Should
we
we
go.
wait another night for it to come back and accost it?
I'd say.
Should we set a
probably-
trap?
We could.
Seems
we
like
could
it's
keep
been following
moving,
us for
right?
weeks, though, right?
Yeah.
I can set a snare around wherever we finish next, but I think we
Let's-
should see if it follows us.
So we pretend we don't know anything else now, even though we're holding the corpse.
I
Loudly
wonder
saying,
what this could be.
oh well, this
Oh,
guy
well.
probably died of the cold.
You could throw some vampire bite marks in it, so it thinks that Mike.
So
ate
if it gets
and
it, kills it.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
it's really dumb.
Yeah.
We could just put the body on the little fire that Parter's created and burn the evidence.
We could feed it to
It
Smashburger
still
too.
knows that it killed it.
We could do that.
We could feed it to one of our dragons.
Smashburger, you're hungry.
The drakes are hungry.
Feed it to the drakes. They need food
Okay.
every now and then.
Would they eat
Not my
lizard
one.
things?
There's one vegetarian, but the rest would just eat meat.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Feed it and let's roll.
He died for the greater good.
Exactly.
I'm still up
But
for
who was
putting
he?
Sebastian as a bit of bait. See whether. And if
Let's
that's-
just-
Anyway.
Sebastian's like,
Wait.
Let's dig a big hole and cover it with a net and then put leaves on it.
Sebastian pipes
or
up.
I could.
Who's a net? Wow!
That Sebastian, you're going in the hole.
Yeah,
We're
you just convinced
definitely
me.
gonna be
Bait.
bait. I mean, I can set snare.
Are we gonna do that here, or are we gonna do that after the next day of?
We'll
Yeah,
do
why
it the
not?
next day because
Yeah, we
it's
might as well
following
wait.
us. So
Yeah, we might as
we
well
might
move.
yeah.
Can I just go back? Pip, can you describe the thing again? Was it a human? Like, what was it like again? The thing?
Oh, so imagine Parter, but it's the middle of the night and you're already scared, and it's in the dark, and then mix Parter with Slenderman, and then add claws. That was what it was like.
Was it wearing anything like a cloak or like clothes?
Couldn't really tell.
I couldn't really
Okay.
tell.
It
Okay.
could have been wearing jeggings, but
Could have been wearing
it's
jeggings.
too
shorts,
form-fitting to tell.
Maybe a tutu.
I've got a lovely tutu back at my house.
That might have been mixed up with my dream that I had.
Cool. Right, you've fed the kobold to your drakes. You're pretty much exhausted the morning, and you jump back on your drakes. Long story short, if you do set up watches and traps and stuff in the next 3 nights until you get to the Teranollankin twins, you don't see or hear anything else.
Oh,
So you set up watches, you set up traps and stuff, but it doesn't approach the camp again. You don't see anything in the tundra.
Maybe he's just slower than us.
yeah. Should
Good
we
hide
wait
hiding.
another night, or should we just?
He's been following us for that long.
Hmm.
He'll probably keep following us, right?
We want
What
to lead him to the banana Jalkin twins who we hold in such high esteem.
Yeah.
I love how much
They're
how
like
their
gods.
names still like
Yeah.
Banana Tolkien.
I'm trying to think who
Okay.
would want us killed? Who could we have pissed off?
Everyone we've ever
Yeah.
met.
Who could possibly want you
Exactly.
dead?
Exactly.
What about the man that we followed and then went off to the Yeti camp for a bit of racing? We left that man in the snow.
Oh, he wasn't. He was our friend though. He just was tired about bullshit.
Yeah.
He tried to kill us, to be fair.
Yeah, but no, he didn't try to. Only when he didn't try
When
to
we
kill
tried
us. Did he?
when we tried to talk to him, he tried to kill
I don't
us.
remember that. I thought that out.
Were we annoying him?
Yeah, we were chasing him.
Summoned
I
him
mean-
halfway across the world, and then he had to walk home.
To be fair, it does sound a little bit weird that we chased after him. Now he's following us. It'd be a bit weird.
Maybe it's the certain shore sharks coming for revenge.
Maybe.
Because
They're not that clever to track us like this.
we've already told everyone that they beat us.
Yeah. You don't think it's the
even-
Revenant. The Revenant seemed to be very particular. It had a very immediate time concern and needed to reunite with its partner.
I wonder if he's got back yet.
Oh yeah. It says in the chat he went east to get revenge on the person who murdered him.
That's correct. Yes, Badgers and Spoons.
Maybe
You know
it was
the
that cobalt
campaign
that we
better
found.
than everybody else.
So Badgers and Spoons could replace us. on
Yeah.
this channel.
All of us. Yeah.
We
Apart
probably
from
there.
Tim.
We think the first time we realized it was there that we know of was when we were at that woman who gave us the black hole in a box to this house. And we don't trust her, but I don't know if she knew it was happening or if it was like
Commander
until-
Katessa.
Katessa.
Or maybe it came before,
It
from where
could
we
have
came
been
with.
from the vampire vegan house.
The first time any of you know have witnessed evidence of it was at the ice fortress of Commander Contessa. But you don't know if it'd been following you since then or before then.
We probably
Let's
don't
go-
know anything yet.
Yeah. Let's go to the
Um,
Teranollankin.
So unless you
Knock on
want to
their door.
wait and postpone your rendezvous, we can move to the Teranollankin twins.
The last time we prevented or held up going to the Teranollankin twins, we ended up at a pee party. So I vote we go to the Teranollankin twins.
That was a great episode.
It was good.
So many projections, each one more ostentatious than the last.
Indeed. So yeah, you can let me know what you want to do. I mean, you can literally do anything you want.
I'm gonna say we go to the twins.
We've
Mhm.
waited long enough.
Let's do it.
If they're able to help us beat this bad man, they could kill a vampire-esque thing. It's fine.
Maybe they sent the bad man.
Don't talk bad about them. They might hear.
Plot twist.
Da, da, da.
Shit.
So, according to your wrist, Aya,
Mm.
today is Friday.
We tell a date as well. That's clever.
Yeah, Friday. Well, I guess everybody else kind of fills that in for you. It's Friday of the 4th week of after Istara, 1849 AC. T minus 271 days.
Bonus
Until
time.
who knows what. And one last thing, piece of admin that we all know and love. Khalil, can you roll for me
Oh shit.
a T3?
What fresh?
1d3.
Number 1. Lovely time.
1d.
And can you roll a
100?
D20? for me,
20.
please?
And then 100.
Oh.
You got 4. Okay.
That doesn't sound good.
Oh no, it's fine. Actually, this is probably your best one yet.
I don't trust that at all.
I mean, it's not my best one yet. This is your best one. It's, it's good for you.
Is it that you like to eat tiny frogs?
Correct. No.
Because that's my
Oh.
biggest fear, that one day.
That's the biggest fear.
There you go. That's what happened on this day that you have to roleplay.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
Or at least there's no more meowing at the moon.
Well, don't say that. Does everybody else notice?
yeah, I mean, it's pretty obvious.
Okay, so I have eyes similar to a cat.
Oh.
I now have cat eyes.
Do they give you any special vision?
No, but it makes me go woof all the time.
Oh.
Of course.
Before we move, can we ask Iris? She was meant to remind us about something every
I
3
was
days.
Yeah, she did. Every 3 days, you have that one reminder set up that the sphere of annihilation is waiting for them back at the Black Ice Caves.
Thank you, Iris.
Iris, can you set another reminder?
Boop, boop.
Every 3 days. You tell Chad that he's a nerd.
I hope I do get eats frog as one of my rolls.
Okay, that's set up.
Could he ask? Can Iris contact anyone? You know, like how we have what's his name's number?
No.
No. Do we have anyone we've met's number? Or how does that work?
So you, what Iris can do is pair your sending stone, and then any contact that you want to meet will then be on your sending stone's contact list. So far, you only have Napnar as a contact because he added you as a friend.
Oh.
He's the only contact we need.
Let's just say Merry Christmas to Nubna.
Okay.
And
Uh,
the fruit
on
bowls.
And the beach pal.
Which day do you send that message
Christmas Day.
on? Christmas Day. So I'm guessing that's day 1 of the 4-day journey.
Okay.
In the last 4 days, you now set the reminder that tell Chad is a nerd every 3 days. On the 4th day, there are no messages back from Napna.
Oh no.
In
I'm
4
getting-
days.
We have to go there
You know
immediately.
what? I'm going to find it very hard not to go there immediately.
Oh
Oh,
no.
yeah. Oh no.
No, I can't die.
That's the worst Christmas present ever.
I mean, speak,
Christmas is ruined.
Napnar's dead.
Can I look when the last message from him was? 'Cause
No,
we deleted-
because
you delete them all.
Pip deleted them all.
Yeah, but
Pip!
There
so we've not
were.
had one since
There might
then.
have been messages there that might have.
If
helped
he
you
was the
out.
only one that had our number, he probably sent us a bunch of messages.
Since we deleted them, whenever that was, we've not had a single extra message.
Nope.
Okay.
If
Oh, you said he
Napnar's
was in
dead, it's my
trouble.
fault.
We're gonna put you in a box and send you back.
There's
Go check
definitely
on 'em.
tips in there about this thing that's hunting us, or that he was going to be in trouble.
Chad, could you web Pip to your chest, please?
No, I don't want to be on his
But face in, okay?
No, because then Chad would constantly be like falling asleep.
Time out, Pip.
Well,
We-
no, is it
we
because
not
We'll put
Sebastian's
Sebastian in
webbed?
between.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was going to say Sebastian's webbed.
Let's just be
So
Sebastian
poor
that's
Sebastian's
constantly
just, like,
sleeping.
constantly falling asleep.
That'll be good for him. Gives him a
He
break.
needs some rest.
Yeah.
Okay, can we not do anything to get, like, can we not check junk mail? Can we not?
It's
Is
not
there,
that
like, a delete
sophisticated.
folder?
It's pretty much like send, receive, and delete, and that's it.
You
Recycle bin.
fucked it.
It's like
Okay.
That's really bad though, because that was a while ago that you did that, and we've not had one since then, even. So
yeah.
he's been quiet for a while.
It's like a 1999
Yeah,
Motorola
it's
phone where
not
you can just about text on it, you can send it, you can receive it, and then when you delete it, it's just gone because you've got
Chad, put me in a box. Send me to.
Genuinely, do we turn this car around?
As soon as we got to the Teranollankin twins, we just.
I'm so worried about him.
I do have Galder's speedy courier.
Do it. Let's split Pip up from us
Hold on.
again.
Hold on. Let me read it again just to see if this is actually going to be doable.
I don't care. Just try it anyway.
Don't we have Dimension Door as
Stuff
well? Doesn't that work?
Dimension Door is
is only
500 feet.
Just do that.
I can't believe I've killed Napnap.
You didn't kill that
No, if he's dead, it's on her. Let's all look.
Stop stirring the pot.
Tim,
I'm sorry.
can I use teleportation circle?
Let's find out.
Then we could just teleport back.
Pip, I can send you and Napnar's speedy courier, but I don't think it'll send back. Hold on.
Oh yes, because don't we have a way to teleport to a certain place as well? Was that the college or was that from the mayor or something? Have I just made that up? Did I dream that?
I don't know if Pip used it the once when it sent her.
Oh, okay. Right,
Oh,
okay.
I don't.
Yeah, I feel like it was like a scroll that then like disappeared once I used it.
Right. Okay, that's fine. I mean, you had to get back to us.
Should have gone to Napnap.
Spoopy Milk Penguins definitely trying to say that we should be doing it.
You need to, with a teleportation circle, you need to link it to another teleportation circle that exists somewhere in the world, and you haven't seen one yet. There have been some about, but by virtue of like chance, you haven't come across them yet.
So
actually, no, though. Sorry, you did see one in the House of Sin. There was one in the House of Sin.
It's still quite far, isn't it?
And you can assume there probably was one in the university as well, but you didn't see it. And if you haven't seen it, you can't link to it. Because you need its combination, its sigil combination.
I feel like we should finally meet the Teranollankin twins and then figure out what happened to Napnar and the Pooch Pals. But maybe that's just because I haven't seen Napnar in so long that I've forgotten what a charming little bug he is.
You've changed.
Pip's good at the chat, so I think maybe we need Pip for just the initial introduction with the twins.
I don't think we can separate across that far.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to bring you back.
Oh, this time you can't separate that far, huh? What's the problem with it last time? Okay, fine.
You were sleeping in a tub. We didn't want to wake you.
Yeah, exactly.
Manager Malkin twins. Let's go. I can't even remember why we wanted to see them.
Neither do I.
I don't hate everything they stand for now because they're keeping us from that.
Yeah.
I think we should just go to nap.
I can already tell we're going to get in front of the twins and they're going to be
Don't
like,
give a
hello,
shit.
hello, and we're going to be like, hi.
I have nothing to say to you. I don't know why we're here. I don't know who you are. You have funny names and we couldn't forget them.
So that's what giants look like. Right.
Great.
We can
What do
ask
we
if
do?
they have teleportation circles, and then
Or just throw us really far.
Not mention the dead man. Just ask if they can get us back. Held.
to Napnar as quickly as possible. Do we see a giant house on our fourth day of travel?
We could be like the burrowers.
That's cool. Like Ratatouille.
Yeah, exactly.
So, on your fourth day of travel, you see atop one of the peaks of the Shattermounts is Astrakhan, the Goliath city. So you're Drake bound. So I guess you swoop in. There is an outcropping there that is reserved, like a helicopter pad, but for landing purposes, for like griffins, for drakes, for whatever, like flying beasts. You may have Pegasi, that kind of stuff. And you swoop down and you land there. This is a city that is almost exclusively populated by goliaths, which are half giants. So even their average person probably tower over both Aya and Chad, so making everybody else feel quite diminutive. It's a city of about 16,000 goliaths and about another 1,000 traders that are in here. So there are mixes of like dwarven, one of the largest other populace other than goliaths, but there are orcs, hobgoblins, goblins, kobolds. There are a few halflings around, a few humans, but not that many. Some Duragar. There's one or two lizard folk that might be walking around as well. A few elves, that kind of stuff. But mostly it's these huge goliaths. Goliaths, if you don't know, stand between 7.5 feet tall, pale skin. They're mostly like shave the head ritualistically and have tattoos like, all over their face, chest, body, and wear as few clothes as possible. Culturally wise, it's like a status symbol because it's like surviving in the elements. The seat of power is this big outcropping that has a different type of stone to the rest of the mountains, like a brown stone. It's surrounded by fir trees and snow. And atop it there is this big wooden stone and thatched sort of chapel come mayor's office, like situated in the middle, which is where the seat of power is. It's all open fronted as well, so it looks across the tundra. And then it is a thriving city of trade. So there are like multiple shops and stalls and stuff set up. But it is all collapsible. So it looks like it's a roaming city, which doesn't stay anywhere for too long. So this is why you needed the directions of Diagon to find Astrakhan, which is the roaming city of power of the Shattermounts. And you land on the helicopter pad, effectively. Hey, buddy! What do you need?
Our friend is dead.
I can't help you with that.
Where are the banana
I can dock your drakes for a silver piece a day.
Oh, can we just leave them here?
That's what I said.
For free. We have no money and our friend is dead.
We will dock our drakes here.
Radical.
Why do you talk like that?
It's the way we
That's
talk,
very
brother.
Okay,
Brother.
brother.
Oh, yeah.
These guys seem cool.
Don't get distracted. Guys, come on. We need to find the banana twins. Please show us where they are, please.
The-
Take us to the banana twins.
He won't know banana twins.
No
You
worries,
might-
little sister. The Teranollankin twins,
Aw.
they're over there.
They speak gibberish.
That was easy.
And he
Yeah.
points to the open, like, canvassed sort of cathedral slash edifice that was on that brown mountain's top, which has got the open face.
How do we get in? Can we just walk in?
For sure, yeah. If you don't mind passing the test to the audience.
What's
What?
the test?
You don't know what you come here and you don't know what the test is?
No,
We don't know
That's
anything.
bogus.
we don't know anything.
Sorry.
We don't even know where we are, we'll be honest.
That's so whack.
I like it so far.
Please help us.
What?
I
Tell
can
us a
store
little
your
bit about this
drakes.
test.
I mean,
Eh.
I just work here.
What's your name?
I will give you an extra silver if you can tell us more about this test.
My name's Astrakhan Milano.
Milano.
Astrakhan Milano.
Milano.
You can call me Thighbreaker.
Tiebreaker.
She asked about the test, not
Yep.
your personal life.
Can you
Oh, the
tell us more
test.
about the test?
No way, you don't know about the test. That's crazy, dude.
Can
Um,
you tell us about it?
What is this test?
It's a test of strength. What other kind of test would it be?
How do we win it?
Is it a lift off?
It's whatever the Teranollankin twins deem it to be on that day, but it's definitely all about muscles.
that was how our adventure started. With
That was in the pilot episode that we never had, though.
The
Oh.
unaired
Oh.
pilot.
Oh,
The secret unaired episode.
we should air it
The
at some point.
secret
We
episode.
don't have permission to use anymore.
You'll never see it.
This is turning to the rest of them. We've been through a lot already. We've kind of passed every test that's been thrown at us. There's been that sex guard. There's been that dragon that just wasn't really scary at all. We've been through
Potter,
all sorts.
I don't know why you're telling him our life
Whoa.
story.
No, I was telling it to you. I turned around to you.
That is
Okay.
total overshare.
You just keep out of it. I'm telling my friends this. You're too energetic. Just
Maybe the test is kickball cards. We'll be fine.
It definitely
very
isn't.
good.
How do we then enter ourselves into the test if we need to see the twins?
You gotta speak to the door guards.
Otto, do me a favor. Do you know door guards? I feel like you know what's going on here.
I know where they are, and he just points to the
Oh,
temple.
man.
There they are.
Should we just walk over there and see
I'm
what
probably not
happens?
going to be rotated for like another half a year.
Good for
Let's just
you.
walk in. Let's just pretend that we don't have to do a test.
I
was
assume
your
you've given
name
me
again?
some money to like store these drakes. It's
Sure.
kind of my job.
Sure.
Okay, you mark off 4 silver for storing your drakes.
I feel like he should be paying us for having to listen to that, to be honest.
Hey, whoa! I'm kind of like a guide right here.
It's okay. We'll just steal his money when we come back.
4 silver. Okay.
Have you just taken it off yours?
Yeah, have you done it for yours?
Yeah. Do two
I'll take a
each.
tip.
Okay.
No.
That's,
I'm
that's
putting
how
two
our
back on.
service industry exists.
Done.
I'm on minimum
Um,
wage. Oh yeah.
We've got a really good idea for you, but we'll tell you about it when we come back. And what was your name?
My name is Astrakhan. Milano. But call me
Milano.
Thighbreaker.
All right, okay.
No.
We're going to
No.
tell the Banana Jamma Marama twins that you're the one that told us just to walk straight in.
I don't know what you just said.
All right. Slap
Let's
them on the
go.
back and I walk.
Sweet. I'll see you soon.
He's exhausting me.
No way. So you walk through this bustling city of trade and Goliath, who are all just like giving you smiles, nods, and finger guns as you're walking through, all the thumbs up gesture. There are people that are trying to thrust like 2.5 litre sized tankards of ale in your face, which looks just like a pint to them. There's just giant pieces of meat on a spittoon rotating. You also see in the gladiatorial ring on the left-hand side as you walk past, where there is a Goliath fighting a bear with like the Colosseum-style seatings. There isn't a permanent edifice. It's all made of wood that can be easily collapsed for travel. There's also like a big ale house here. There's a smokery. There's a guy selling cigars on the side of the road. There's almost anything you can wish to find. There's a tannery, so you can like get your winter clothes from here as well. Apothecaries.
Can I have a little look around for whatever ingredients I need just for another one round of rejuvenation? No, regeneration.
Revivify.
Whatever it is. That's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Roll an investigation or arcana.
Is it my choice?
Yes, your choice.
I'm gonna go investigate the same bollocks. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Arcana. 17. Get in.
17. You do find someone that's like peddling rare gems and crystals and stuff like that in one stall, but then you notice something that kind of stands out that doesn't look like the rest of the stalls. It's a completely stone building with a thatched roof with timbers all around, something you probably would find in Sutton Shore rather than out in the middle of a tundra. It's like a narrow townhouse with one single entrance door at the front. On the first level, it's got like a timber crane, and then a hatch on the wall, and above that, it's got a small window. So it's a 3-story building, but it doesn't have any markings or anything like that on the outside. There's no sign, there's no writing on the timber or anything like that. But you do feel a pull, like there could be something magical about this shop.
Okay, I'm gonna head over. Just...
Okay. Come in.
Hello.
Oh, hello today. What is your name?
My name is Porter. You are?
There is this wire-haired, like wiry, ginger-haired, the centre parting.
Gingy.
Halfling. That's standing behind a halfling-sized counter. And there are shelves upon shelves of just weird things. That's the best I can describe it, unless you look at it specifically. But there's a whole an array of. There's like a seashell that's got human teeth in it. There's an arm that's been made into a banjo. All these kind of things.
I don't want to be in here too much longer than I need to be. I'm after some particular ingredients to make up a reanimation spell that I know.
You want to reanimate the dead, yes?
Not that I want to, but I might need to.
We've got these reanimate dead reagents.
Perfect. How much are they?
Are you absolutely sure that you want reanimate dead? It's a spell that you might not have.
Isn't it like reincarnate in completely new body?
Absolutely, it's reincarnate, not in the or revivify.
My English isn't my strong point.
The common tongue is not mine either.
Yeah, but you speak it better than me. Reincarnate would be what I'm after. I just need a few ingredients for it.
Absolutely, no problem at all. Let me have a look in what I got in stock for the reanimate. Oh, not the problem.
Reincarnate.
Let's have reincarnate. I'm sorry, reincarnate.
It's a simple mistake, isn't it?
Absolute reincarnate. Oh, what do you need for this? Let me just check my ledger. Oh.
Whilst you check in, the chat has pointed out that we should be setting up one of our franchises in this place.
Yes.
For a 1,000 gold pieces, you'll get these fantastic rare oils and unguents.
I don't have 1,000 pieces.
Well, I can also take equivalent trade. We are a specialist shop.
What could I trade with you? What interests you to allow me to get that off you?
Well, anything magical, specifically anything cursed.
Anything what?
Cursed. Anything cursed.
I could get that axe off of Chad.
Show him the thing on your.
What we do is we take cursed items, we remove the curse, and then we sell them as just normal magical items.
That sounds delightful.
Can you remove the curse of an axe?
I do. Well, that's what I was going to go for, but I've just remembered I've got this lovely little necklace that I seem to have had locked on me, and I keep on forgetting about it. Is there?
It's not the first one that we have seen in our shop.
Well, where else have you seen it? Who came in with it?
Seen it all around the Mistfield.
Is there anything other?
There was
I
a
don't know why
tiefling
I'm
that
sitting
came
like
in.
this anymore.
There was a tiefling that came in Suttonshore who had similar the necklace. Oh, about maybe 60 a day or 70 a day ago.
I was supposed to say you were getting 60 a day in.
I was going to say, oh, I'm not going to get 1,000. Right, interesting. So, have we got a deal? Can you take this off me?
Oh, it does not have much magical benefit other than tracking you. So it is a scry necklace.
I'm I'm gonna come back. I gotta go chat to my friends.
Okay.
I'm just gonna.
You have 36 hours, and we will be moving on.
All right. I will be back. Probably won't be back, but I'll be back.
Okay, I
I'm
love
just
you.
gonna
Bye.
run. I love you. Bye.
Yeah, love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Just waves.
Oh, that's so friendly. This is terrible.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make a beeline, try and find Mike. I'm just gonna be like, "We're being tracked."
Yeah, you're all kind of like filtered away from each other, like looking at different stalls and stuff. But you find Mike.
We're being tracked. These, they're not cursed anymore, but we're being tracked.
By who?
I've got no fucking idea. I've got no idea.
Okay, you have a better memory than I do. Where were we when we got them?
We were in the. No, we weren't in the dungeons.
You're in the smokehouse outside of Keld when you just defeated the.
Ops Robin.
Yes.
With the pooch
With
pals.
the seven people that stole Nat
Yep.
Love last time.
Set them on fire.
You looted their body and you took their necklaces off them and wore them.
We've got that big thing that's taking stuff and killing stuff, and
Potentially, he's been tracking you for
Following
100
us.
days.
100%. I definitely think this is all connected. But I
How
don't.
do we get them off?
This person didn't seem really interested in doing it. Maybe we could quickly pop back in and ask.
Tim, I don't know why you're laughing. That was a legitimate question.
Sorry, it's my 14-year-old self.
Is Thoughts App still active?
It doesn't last that
Hasn't
long. I
been
don't
active
think.
today, but you can recast it today if you want.
Do you guys want me to?
Wow, it's always useful, isn't it?
Should I
if
just
you don't-
constantly cast it?
Yeah. My brain feels empty.
I think whenever we're going into a new area like this, should.
That's a good shout. All right, I'm putting us all in each other's brains again.
Should we go back into
Telepathic bond.
I think we should just quickly pop back in and just see if he knows how to get them off.
Yeah.
With
Also,
telepathic
we
bond,
did think.
I'm just going to assume it's going to be the standard 10, unless you tell me otherwise.
Yeah, R10. It's us five: Sebastian, Bando, Hot Rod, Smashburger.
It's a beautiful family.
That's it. That's it.
You already get my ghost as +1.
Yeah.
What's the
Don't
Thoughts
have
App?
to recaster.
What's the cover photo on the Thoughts App group?
Sebastian's face.
It's probably you all in the dandelion.
It's cute. It's very nice of them.
That's like the last photo you took that wasn't just horrific.
We have room for one more. Should we just randomly add somebody that just has to
This
listen
is
to
all
our
walking
thoughts?
past.
Yeah.
Just
What's
not
the
auto.
distance?
think-
It is.
Is it
pretty-
within 30 feet of you?
Yeah, 30 feet. 30 feet.
Okay, so it's us lot and just some random from the street.
Yes. I don't know who yet. I'm going to pick them out.
Okay.
Also, just didn't we see loads of the necklaces in the place where we took the crossbow, the
Where
goat.
Deep
House of
Chest.
Sin.
Yeah, deep chest. So
Deep chest place, yeah.
In the House of Sin, yeah.
I'm just throwing that in there in case it's useful when you go into the shop.
Should we go in then?
Yeah.
Can I ask if anybody knows of a teleportation circle sphere?
Are you asking the group or in the shop?
We're in the city. I'm just gonna ask if anybody's seen a teleportation.
What?
Oh, it's the axe, is it?
Yes.
Oh,
What did that want?
Who is that?
It just blinks at you.
What did
Did you hear that?
What did it say?
I don't know.
you were completely
Is the
muted?
axe gonna throw up?
Completely
You're
muted.
completely muted.
Why are you throwing it? Oh, yeah, bad. What did the axe say?
it said I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh.
We want asking you.
No, I'm not talking to you.
You're in my brain.
What? Pipe down.
I forgot how annoying it is.
Oh no.
He
Right.
wants heads.
Genuinely, like we've
Not
got a
now.
diamond. Do we chop the arm off? Potter takes the axe in, we get some money, we buy
Not
some
now.
food.
Not
No,
now.
wait, I'm gonna drag Chad into the shop.
How are
No.
you going to drag
That's
Chad?
not
I'm
gonna
gonna
happen.
put Chad to sleep.
No.
Yeah, I think that's why. It's because I don't want the man in the shop to lose his head.
This axe has been pretty good for us lately.
No, it hasn't.
Yes, it has.
What?
I've
Just
just
name
got,
one thing.
I've got cat eyes. That's the only thing that's the only bad thing that's happened in like the last 3
But
weeks.
it's not really.
And
Just
now
don't
it
worry
wants
about
to
the.
behead
We need to go.
everyone.
We
You
need
really
to go
smell.
find. We need to go find the Teranollankin twins. That's what we need to be focusing on.
Not
Don't
if
get
your
distracted,
axe is-
guys.
I'm
Not if
gonna
your
Side
axe is
put
quest.
wanting heads.
No,
If your axe is wanting heads, you're gonna blatantly just kill the twins.
it
I
doesn't.
put my hand on
Oh,
Chad's forehead.
shit.
What? Tim, we can't hear you.
High five.
I need heads.
I
God.
put him to sleep. I put Chad to sleep.
Roll a Constitution saving throw. Chad.
Chad is not beheading anyone today in this lovely town that we've just arrived in.
I'm
That's
gonna
why we don't have any friends.
lop everybody's head off now.
I mean, remember, I can conjure animals for you to behead if that.
Constitution.
Would... Yeah, you passed.
17.
Nothing happens. Also, you don't think that if you put Chad to sleep, it would put the axe to sleep.
Yeah, but Chad.
Just gonna
can't
drag
wave
him.
his hand around.
Yeah, it might just drag him around. Stunk, stunk.
Extra creepy.
I'm gonna keep walking through the town within Thought Space app
Okay.
as I will pretend that Pip was just giving me a nice, loving pat on the face.
No, I don't
I'm
really.
totally gonna try out the new ski simulator.
No.
Oh
Just
yes.
random.
Oh, the random
Oh
person.
no!
Aha.
I'm going to go find the random sea simulator.
And decapitate him on it.
Maybe.
No, please don't kill anyone while we're here until we've seen the
Alright,
judgment.
I'm gonna
Also-
try.
We need to get these trackers off us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come in with you to the place where we get rid of cursed objects.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
We have a diamond now, right? Don't we?
Yeah, we have a diamond, but like we should use it to kill Chad with.
That's
And
what I
Hey.
mean.
bring Chad back with.
Hey.
That's
I
what
mean,
I
so-
mean.
To be fair, somebody in chat did make the recommendation that we could kill you,
No.
chop off the arm, trade that
No.
in, and then I can just reincarnate. But then
Yeah.
that defeats the
No.
object because then I'm just using the potion. But
Then I'm just stuck.
No,
with
no,
the
I
arm,
can bring him
too.
back with the diamond that we already have. You can use them whatever you want.
I don't like this plan at all. Let's,
I like this
well,
plan
you,
a lot.
you go figure out your curse shit. I'll deal with my curse shit. It's fine.
So, fast forwarding back to the shop with no name. Oh, I see you back with some of your friends.
Hello.
Hello.
Right, I brought my friend here. So she's got this as well.
Oh,
I forgot
the
to ask.
royalty necklace. It is a
We-
good time for me.
We are definitely willing to share it with you and give these to you in trade for other ingredients. But
Okamara
we're a bit worried about the fact that we're being tracked. We don't know who by. If you have any more information on that, that'd be lovely. Secondly, how do we get it off?
Well, if you want to do a reverse scry spell, it is will cost you money.
How
much?
100 gold pieces.
I have something that I could trade instead of the 100 gold pieces.
What do you have?
I don't know if it's magical, but it's could be used as an ingredient. I have a claw from a black dragon.
Oh, this is a good reagent. I would be happily to receive it in trade.
Good, but the much is that enough? Is that good?
With the claws, what size of dragon did you have?
A big one,
It's an adult, a young adult.
a young adult.
Big one.
I will take let me be pound 100 gold pieces.
Great, done. Trade. Get these cursed things off my friends.
Yes,
Do you want
please.
to do the black dragon claw with the trade with the reverse cry spell?
Yes.
Oh,
Wait.
goody-doody.
What does the reverse spell? What does that mean?
I will find out who's tracking. Who's
And
tracking you?
that- It removes
Nope.
tracking off us.
No.
How
that's
can we
good.
remove the tracking?
No. Let's lure it in.
If we know who
Well,
is tracking
I
us.
can do that as service for you, or you give me the cursed item and I make it into a best item.
Let's do the reverse first,
Okay.
please.
Not the problem at all.
It's like a vampire version of Ned Flanders.
Who we want to go first? Do you want to go the tall gentleman over here, or the not so tall lady over here?
Ladies first, Potter.
Thank you very much. All right then. Hey. Living first. I think I should go first.
Okay, smokily.
I flash my fangs at you.
It's not the first time you've done that.
It is the you have to give me your handies. I touch your hands, and I cast the spell.
I feel all tingly.
Oh, you see,
Supposed to happen.
I get the vision of it is not too specific. A big place made of stone and timber. I get sand and water. Sand standing on sand, water, big stone building.
Like a university.
I can't tell you anymore with the roll of an 8.
Does sound like sunshine.
Could you try harder next time with the undead friend?
If you give me another 100 gold piece, have another go.
100 gold piece each.
That was for both.
No, 1 each.
Oh, please.
What?
It's not how we work.
I've got a really, really fancy schmancy folding boat.
Oh, I fold the boat. I fold
How
the,
much is
I
that
fold the
worth
small
to
boat.
you?
I fold the boat. I fold the boating.
I mean, I've never seen one before, so I imagine they're quite valuable.
I fold the boat.
I go, wow, you have a folding boat.
Don't give that away, right? That's too pricey.
Yeah.
I will take
That's what I
take a
thought.
fold the boaty, and I will do one scry and a 1 removal of necklace in trade.
Yeah.
I'm going to remove it off me, but leave it on.
Okay, Dogly, I will do the scry through your necklace, Miss Lady, and take it off for you too.
You cursing me.
Let's have another look. He takes
No,
the
we're
hands.
gonna. You're our bait.
Oh,
Let's put the necklace on Sebastian.
okily dokily. I take another one, a looky, into your necklace, and yes, definitely university in Sutton Shore. And there is a bad man. I can even get his name for you, please.
That
Is
would
it
be lovely. Thank
Theodore?
you very much.
Theo?
Thaddeus.
No, you're not Thaddeus.
Daddy's dead.
Not Thaddeus.
I mean, it still could have been
Thaddeus.
could have been a dead person, but he's
What,
not.
didn't
it
you
was that
did you kill the guy that tricked us?
No.
The
Yes.
name,
Yes. you
the
did
name of the person is Professor Helga Statman.
That
We've
means
never
nothing.
met her before.
It's a Professor Helga Statman.
Wasn't she the divination? Was it divination? I don't know.
She
No,
stabbed
no,
us.
Pinot.
Mortification?
No.
No.
No, I think she was our friend that maybe died in an alley somewhere, right?
No,
I
it's not
I
her.
don't recognise that name.
As in
No,
like that.
That was a tiefling that died for you on your behalf.
So she wasn't.
You haven't
Believe
met.
you
I can tell you now, you haven't met Helga Statman.
Have you
Do
written that down?
Yeah, I've written it down.
Do you have in your vision? Do you have a contact number for her?
Does she have a Stony Tony?
I cannot tell you. If you roll a 25, maybe, but with 21, and you get the name, the exact location, and the person who put it on, and there you go.
Still pretty good.
And I take the necklace off you. Bada boom, bam, it's off you.
Ah, Thank
What do you
you.
think they're doing with this, are they listening to us as well, or are they just tracking us?
Or you can listen and hear and see and everything that you
Oh,
can see.
for God's sake.
Oh, we know.
It's
mean,
like a
I've
little
read that one.
GoPro around your neck.
Tap on chat parters, and I go, I know you're in
I-
there, Helga.
You
I really think that we should pay another 100 and get it
Yeah.
off me.
100, it was just to see divine stuff.
How much to remove?
How much? do we-
1,000.
Did you not throw it in as a bonus at this point? She's got loads of shit from us now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you paid it for like another scry and removal service.
How
How
much
much?
for removal?
It no, the 500 gold pieces, guys. I like you, and good for a set. It half price. Good times.
What
I don't have
if
anything.
I trade you my highest scoring kickball card?
Which is
Pip.
Uh,
I don't know.
Just a drawing of a frog on a
It's
Great.
really rare.
it's got like 100 on every stat.
brave.
There you go.
Do we not have a
Brave.
shiny yellow piss card?
You do,
Yeah.
but it's on Chad, who's not with you.
Brave.
Do I have any?
Dragon Slayer.
No, you don't. You only have the ones that you've made.
Brave Throat, the Dragon Slayer card.
I don't know
Brave
this
stroke.
one. It also looks like you made it on the
Brave.
piece. Piece of
We're
parchment
actually
with some
about
charcoal.
to win the banana twin challenge, and I assume that gives us lots of money. So if you remove it now, once we've won the challenge, we'll come back and give you twice that much.
In a trade of getting the audience, you don't get to speak to the Teranollankin twins, but I will have your place. I am
No.
only a little person. I can't do the big fight challenge. So if you win the big fight challenge, I will take your place as an audience for the Teranollankin twins.
We kind of need the audience for the turn.
Yeah, we need to meet them. We could give you a brand sponsorship deal. Like when we're fighting, we can be like, "Wow, isn't it good that we shopped at what's the name of your shop?
No name shop.
there's no.
Shop.
No name shop.
Isn't it good that we
shops.
shopped at the
Yeah,
Curse?
they're leaving in like 3 days.
It's like a day and a half they're leaving.
In the
Um,
chat, Jack Taylor says it's time to sell Sebastian.
To serve you.
Not a bad idea.
He's probably only worth like 2 silver pieces.
I am gluing him to me.
He has magical sandals though.
Oh wait, no! Take
Nope, nope,
take that all
nope,
back.
nope, nope.
We have a friend who has a cursed magical axe on his arm, and it's all yours if you want it.
That's
Oh.
our friend.
No,
I
no, no.
like
No.
the cursed items. He's nice.
No, no, no.
If you can get the item to me, depending on its value, I may be able to take the other.
Didn't someone have a bit of space rock? Starbucks.
Starbucks.
I have some space rock, but I feel like that's important.
Fair.
Whereas we want to get rid of the axe.
I
Yeah, but
don't.
we can't hear, is he?
We can trick him.
I feel like he's not going to come quietly either.
We'll
I-
dig a hole and we'll put a net over it.
We use Sebastian as bait.
I would fall for that.
Hey,
Tim,
Sebastian's in trouble.
Yep.
Tim, I'm gonna take one of the Starbucks that's in my apron pocket and just hold it out and say, "How much is this worth?"
What are you offering?
Starbucks. I'm gonna take a little bit from my apron pocket and ask, "How much is this worth?" But it's in my hand.
How
I
much?
haven't-
Just like one shard? One splinter. You've got splinter, shard, and chunk. And you give him the splinter. Oh,
How much
Spoopy
is
I
in the
think
chat.
it's about 10 gold apiece.
Oh,
It's a bit rubbish.
Quite a bit. For a shard?
200
splinter,
US
yeah.
dollars.
it's
Yeah.
cursed. It's a cursed.
No, it's not. Don't lie to the man.
He flips like a bunch of like different lenses down on these
Oh, no!
glass frames. and looks at you. No, it's
I
not
just-
the cursed, but
Told
you
you
can,
not to lie to the
you can
man.
make nicer things out of it.
I point at it and I go, "You're cursed," and then look at it and
Where-
go, "It's now it's cursed."
I've never tried to curse anything. I wonder if I could curse something.
Yeah, just cast a
You
hex,
already
sure.
got something cursed on you.
You really
Let us
got
rub
it
it
out.
off.
You've really got it out for Aldous today.
Yeah, I don't like
you
your
just
cat
don't
eyes,
let you don't like my
okay?
cat eyes. That's it.
Cats eat frogs, and that terrifies me. Okay.
That's fair.
I mean, come on. We need 500 because we need to get this. Priority is getting that necklace off of you. So
What?
But I also think that the
To
axe
lure
is
them.
is worth more than 500 gold pieces.
yeah, so we could make some
Yeah.
money at the same time.
Can you describe the axe to me?
Yeah, it has an eye on it.
Oh,
It's got loads of gemstones in it.
uh-huh.
It's really, really, really cursed.
Okay. Any
Um,
more?
It makes my friend meow at the moon.
I see.
And smell from time to time.
Right. Okay.
Mhm.
Most of the time.
Any more
And he looks-
identifying features of it to make an
Uh,
accurate?
Electric, ice.
Yeah.
Oh, it is imbued
He
an
likes-
element.
To behead people.
He goes off to one of the back shelves and grabs a dusty tome from it, starts flicking through, and then shows you a picture of the Alder's axe. Is this the
That's
one?
it.
Oh,
That's it.
I will pay you 5,000 gold pieces for this.
Deal.
No deal.
We don't have it though.
Why? And okay, Mike. Why no deal?
I feel like it's part of Chad now, and I feel like it would literally be ripping his arm. I don't think Chad wants to lose it, and I feel like it's without his consent.
You want to keep the murderous beheading axe?
I mean, we're all murderous. I've got no issue with it, as long as it's not my head that it wants.
It might be one day.
Mr. Shopkeeper.
He starts flipping
for-
down some more like lenses and looks at you and says, if you don't, I see you're talking about taking an axe from a person who doesn't want it. I don't want hot items either. Don't deal in illicit trade. But I can take some of the mushrooms off of you, little lady, on the potion of hill giant strength. And from you, Pater, from you, Toolman, I'll take a potion of fire breath. Maybe also the on you, little lady, take the sword, long sword you have. Yes. On Pip's got Thunderstruck, the weapon of longsword on the character sheet.
No, you can't have that.
Okay. Okie dokie. What about the staff you've got?
No.
Smiley person?
No. Oh, yeah, you can have that.
Okay. What? I don't mind giving some of my gold away. I just don't want to. I just don't want to give.
I think wasn't most of our gold in the bag of holding that got sucked into the sphere
Yes,
and
it was,
everything?
Yes.
Not mine.
Also, Smiley lady, you've got very nice armor. I would be very interested in armor that you have. The glamored armor. No,
How-
okie dokie. What about the cape that you have?
Okay. Well, look. I'm sorry.
No,
Thank you. Thank you for being flexible.
Hey,
but,
you've got your big lady with
How do you know
wings.
my name?
You've
How
got
you told you my name? Where'd you
got-
get your
you've
information?
got a big crossbow on your back.
Are you sure you don't want the axe?
I don't want the X if you got a little bit of contention and it's not yours. I'm offering you alternatives. I will sweeten deal 1,000 gold pieces worth of things, and I can give your friend over here, and he points at Parter, a little bit of a hand.
I look at them and go, I think that could be a little good idea there. No. Well,
I think can we just they already know that we're in this place and we have to go and see the banana twins.
Yeah.
We see the banana twins, see what happens, and then come back and evaluate our massive inventory of shit that we don't need.
If I'm still here,
Oh yeah.
first off, I also just want to say you said 500 gold pieces. Now you're saying you want 1,000 gold pieces worth of our
well,
equipment.
500 gold pieces like money, or 1,000 gold pieces of stuff I have to work with.
I also have on my character sheet a trophy from an animal you killed, but it doesn't specify what the trophy is or what the animal I killed was.
It's probably not something like super big, because it would be in a level 1, because you get it at level 1, so it would be like a panther's claw or a wolf's tooth.
Well, if we offered to speak to the banana twins about the thing that you want to talk to them about, even if you don't get an audience with them.
It is when you talk to them, it is special because they have you're both in a circle of truth. So it is all very on the board.
Why don't you come with us then?
Oh no, you only get one question.
Yeah. God, we have to think about that a lot now and then as well. What are we going to ask him if we've got one question?
I really think we should come back.
Yes.
I don't think we should leave because I don't think he'll be here. I don't trust us to come back in time, and
Well,
it's really important.
Honestly,
To
now that I have been seen by this grey stone around your neck, I am going to leave immediately when you leave the building. It's not
Right,
safe for me
okay.
any here anymore.
Well, then
Okay.
it's in all of our interests that you just take it off. We've given you quite a lot of stuff for your help, and
You gave it. Did they go the deal? They gave you maybe half the price.
If I gave you my fire breath potion,
Okay,
how much is that worth?
you divide the bet. The ocean is worth maybe 50 gold.
How many silver is equivalent to gold?
10.
Right, on thoughts out.
I have
What- what
76
we-
gold.
I've got
so-
53.
I'll give you my whole 76.
So it's 120. So 76, and you got 23. So 129.
And I'll give him a big chunk of space rock.
129. 179.
Even if I gave you my gold, I don't think we're going to get enough.
Kill him.
Can we just kill him?
No,
no,
Thoughts
what,
out,
but-
thoughts
because
out.
we need him to actually
yeah,
undo the
it's
thing.
a service, it's not an item that we can steal.
Try really hard not to just kill them.
Okay.
What were the
Right.
objects that he wanted?
I'm going to give him Thunderstruck.
How much is
Oh.
that worth?
Yeah, I mean, that would be worth 250.
And how much do we
Is that
need?
enough?
So 139. You need about another 75 gold.
I'll give the
Can you not
75
just-
gold.
You got 75 gold? Okay.
I've got, yeah.
So Parter and Pip wipe all of your money off. And then Mike, wipe off 75. Also remove Thunderstruck.
Thunderstruck is removed.
And the
things
potion of
that we
fire
do
breath,
for you.
that's gone. Cool, and some Starbucks and etc. So he takes the necklace off you, Parter. He just puts his hand like Kalima, Kalima, and just the necklace comes off into his palm. Quickly puts it down onto a piece of hide, wraps it up in hide, puts salt around it, and sets fire to the salt. And he says, "Give me your stump."
My stuff. Oh, all right.
Don't put a cursed axe on it, please.
He immediately puts a curse axe on. No, he doesn't.
Goodness.
Put a cursed mace on it.
What if it was like he out of pity just gave me thunderstruck on my stump?
It's sword
That would
arm.
be cool.
He traces down from your armpit. It tickles a little bit. Down the
You like
inside
that?
of your arm until it hits the stump. But then it keeps going. And he traces out an arm. But the arm is shorter than your arm. And it looks
Oh.
like a ghost's arm.
Ooh, that's cool.
That's
Ah.
very cool.
I guess I have an appendage out of you now.
Oh, shit.
The
So
ladies'
weird.
arm.
That's not what we paid for.
And
What is
this
it?
ghost arm starts feeling your own face.
It's
I
my,
haven't felt anything flesh-like for hundreds of years.
Oh, you're truly one.
You now have a ghost arm where your previous arm used to be.
Lady Suspicious, you don't want to behead people, do you?
No, not at all.
Fine, you can stay.
So weird.
I can high five you and I won't feel it.
And we'll end the stream there.
She can slap you right the face.
You can do. So, I'd like to thank my players, Khalil, Alice, Josh, Ellie, and Ali. I'd like to plug your social media. Now's an amazing time to do so.
In honor of Annie fighting for Aldous, my @ is at Mike and Chad's excellent adventure.
Wonderful.
Aw.
I'm at ALUCYE.
Sorry, Ellie, you go.
I-
I did it the wrong way.
I'm
I was
at-
looking at-
Ellie. And I'll be really mad if we start to pretend that this acts as our friend. Really, really mad.
Not a friend.
Josh
At _ Josh Den.
and Annie.
At Annie_squirrel.
And you can find me at Little Subcase. So I think we've
Um,
successfully crit the bed this year.
Yes.
Whole year.
The entire year.
Annie,
we've crit
didn't
the
you
bed.
want to read a poem?
Yes, indeed. So before we go, I think someone has put a nice little poem. Who wants to read it?
Who's got the best?
Annie.
I haven't got the
Annie.
best speaking voice. I'd say, was they part to do it in your voice? Have you got? Can you see Jack Taylor's cool
Hang on.
little
Scroll,
poem in
scrolling
the
up.
chat?
Scrolling up. Scrolling up.
You have to read it in like an anime voice, though.
An anime.
Oh god, no.
Oh,
No, you
Oh.
read it in Pat's voice.
Go on,
Yeah.
Tim. No, Tim's ready for it. Tim.
I can. Do I have to read it in anime voice?
No, you read
Duh.
Yes.
it.
This took way too long, brother. Prepare for trouble and make it contrible. To doom the world to annihilation, to kill the people, to win the nation, to pronounce the names of the people wrong, to sacrifice people that we all bring along. Aya, Pip, Parter, Mike, the friendly boys blast off to the speed of light. Surrender now, or we'll probably just kill you. Love, Chad. That's right.
Yay!
Like him.
Feels
Oh.
like we're in the 90s.
Love it.
Oh. Perfect.
Oh, that was
What a
funny.
way
That
to
was
end
amazing.
the
Thank
year.
you.
Well
Brilliant.
done.
And thanks for
I love
joining
it.
us for episode 8 of Crit the Bed. And we'll see you
Next
on
year.
Next
Sunday.
year.
Sunday.
Oh, Sunday.
On,
Oh, yeah.
on
That's
I thought it was
Sundere.
next year.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Sundere
next
Sunday.
year.
Till
Next
next year.
year. So we'll see you next year.
Sunday, 2021. Be there.
Indeed. Be square. Be prepared.
20.
Happy New
20.
Year's,
you all for watching.
everybody.
Come in.
Yeah, thank you.
See you later.
Happy New Year.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Buddy.
Uh-oh.
Look at him.
Oh, look
Buddy.
at him.
Oh,
Tim's
Timmy.
obviously.